and all the real ones go.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another Sunday video. This time I'm doing something a little bit different, so I'm just gonna quickly show you my morning routine before I start my normal Sunday skincare video. I do have to let you know, I apologize for the ever-changing lights that's gonna happen because I am filming with natural light, so the sun comes in and out, and hence why that happened. So I apologize. And for this routine, I've been using so much of the Then I Met You products, so I've been really enjoying that brand. And even though I'm staying indoor, I'm still gonna put my sunscreen on, and I'm using my ultraviolet, which is one of my favorite sunscreen at the moment.
Wonder what's the purpose? I'm coming back to earth.
Today's video, I will be sharing with you a few items that I purchased during self-isolation. I'm gonna call it ISO made me do it. But these items that I purchased are basically items that I don't have in my skincare routine, so I purchased it because I need it, or items that I purchased because I have to replace items that I have finished or I have run out of. And basically I purchased from 3 different online stores technically, and I'm gonna start with the first one, which is from Mecca Cosmetics. So I bought 2 items, which is the Drunk Elephant, the Sweet PT Deodorant Cream, and the other item is the Cosas Sun Show Moisturizing Bake Bronzer in the color medium or golden bronze. So they have 3 colors, so light, medium, and dark, so I got the one in the middle. And when I purchased these 2, I happened to also receive my Beauty Loop box, which is their deluxe sample box. You get 4 items in there, but I gave 2 away to my friend because she wanted to try those 2, and I only kept the Miracle Omorovitska Miracle Facial Oil, as well as the Dr. Dennis Gross the Hyaluronic Marine Dew It Right Eye Gel. So I'm really excited to try these 2. But yeah, so I'm gonna start with the Drunk Elephant Sweet PT Deodorant Cream. When they launched their body and hair range, the only thing that I'm interested in is basically their shower gel and their deodorant, but I have so much shower gel, so I don't need it at the moment, which once I finish all my shower gels, I'll consider to look into the Drunk Elephant one. I really like that this one is basically I have a roll on from L'Occitane. No, sorry, I have a stick deodorant from L'Occitane that I have finished. So I was deciding whether I wanted to repurchase that or I want to buy something different. So I decided to go for something different, which is this one. So what I like about this is like it's a little twist on the bottom, and it comes out more like a, what do you call it, like a cream kind of like consistency, so it's not like a stick or a roll-on, because I do find some roll-on to be quite sticky when you use them, which I don't like. But I love the finish of this because it's actually really it's like a matte finish, so it has a really good kind of slip to it. But of course, with all Drunk Elephant products, there's no silicone or anything in it, but I've just really liked the finishing of this of deodorant as well. It doesn't have any scent really. I think it actually has like a very natural scent. I'm not sure how to describe it. Very natural, very clinical. It smells very clean, which I really appreciate. So it's not like floral or anything. So I think it's a really good deodorant. I only ever use like a stick one, but this is actually texture that I quite enjoy so far. So with the Cosas Sun Show, I do have to admit that I pretty much fell in love with it because of the packaging. I think this is like a really beautiful, very like summery packaging. So I've got the bronzer on right now. It's actually I was torn between light or medium, but I do notice that if I purchase a lot of a lighter bronzer, I tend to you don't really see it on my skin, because I think my skin's quite like a sort of like on the medium side. So I decided to go for the medium color so I can see the color a little bit more when I put it on. And I purchased this one to replace my NARS Casino. I do think the Casino one is actually a little bit darker than this one. So yeah, so this one's definitely really enjoyable to apply. You do need the lightest touch with your brush with this one, because I don't know whether because it's like baked or however the method is. So when you sort of like swipe your brush, it picks up quite a lot. So if you are like really heavy-handed with it, you'll end up with like a really sort of like crazy bronze. But if you just tap lightly and apply lightly, it gives you a beautiful sun-kissed glow, in my opinion, without having to be in summertime or without having to put a liquid. I think it gives similar finish to like a liquid bronzer, so like really natural glow, really light finish, but it's actually in sort of like a more powder form, like a compressed powder form, which I think it's actually quite good for me because I've got more oilier skin. So this texture actually is better than like a liquid bronzer, I think. But I really do enjoy this one, and I'm glad that I got the medium color. So those two are from Mecca. The next item that I got is from a store called Castor Black. So it's nail polishes, and I do have to say that for the longest time I've stopped using nail polish because I work in retail, so I think no nail polish stay on my nails for very long because we do like unpack boxes and things like that. But anyway, so because we're in self-isolation at the moment, I just thought, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos where they basically you know, do their nails and things. So I'm just like, oh, I want to try to, you know, redo my nails again. So that's when I went to Castor Black online and basically ordered a few things. So I got the first, it's technically like it's 4 different polishes, but it's like 2 different things. So I got like the first one is like a little set where you get like these 3 together. So you get their base, their Miracle Treatment base coat, and you get their supersonic top coat, and in the pack I got the color Rouge, which is like this more really vibrant red color, and then on top of the 3 set I also got one that's more neutral color. So I got this one called Petra, which is like a little bit more on the like soft rose pink type of color. So I've basically used these a couple of times now, and I really like that. First of all, their brands are like vegan, cruelty free, and like they don't put any of that sort of questionable, like, you know, parabens. I'm not sure what's questionable, but anything that basically it doesn't have the same, you know how some nail polish just have a very strong scent that like just overpoweringly chemical kind of scent, but this one doesn't have that. So it's meant to be like a more like natural nail polish. So so I decided to give it a try, and I've used it a couple of times. Both colors stays on really well. I even like put one before the night before me helping to unpack a new store. So basically I had to like unpack boxes for the whole day, and this basically stays on my nails the whole time. So the average time that they last on my nails are basically about like 5 to 6 days, which is pretty good. And that's with like heavy duty, whether it's washing the dishes or me actually going to unpack boxes to get a new store ready. So you know, so that's pretty good in my opinion. So I decided to go with like a red and like a neutral, because I think that's pretty much all you really need. So I know they've got so many other really cute colors like mint or green, and there's like peach one that I really like, but I decided to like, I'm gonna stick to these two because technically I don't really wear too many crazy colors anyway. So I'm happy with these two. I'm gonna stick with this two. And the next one is I got from a online store called Soko Glam. So if you're familiar with Korean beauty, you would know this website. The first item that I got is the AC Well UV Cut SPF 50 plus PA+++ natural sun cushion. The reason why I got this is because I think it's a really good idea to use this, because it's super convenient when you top up your sunscreen. So I use sunscreen on my face like every single day, but what I noticed that's the problem with that is it's really hard to reapply when I've got makeup on. So at the moment I have no issues because I've got, you know, I'm staying home and I'm not rarely putting makeup on. But when I do like go back to work and when I do go outside, it's hard because when you've got makeup on, it's not like you can just like you know, put your sunscreen on top of your makeup. I don't know, anyway, I just found it really inconvenient, especially if I've got to put it on my hand and then put it, and then now we're not allowed to touch our faces, so it's just so complicated. And when I saw this on their website, I thought, what a brilliant idea. I'm sure that AC Well is not the first one that like have like a sun cushion, but I like theirs because it's, first of all, it's huge, and they've got like a really big what do you call this a really big like applicator too. Now I haven't used this, so this is still like very much sealed because I haven't gone outside yet. So yeah, so I think it will be good once I use them. I will give you my opinion, but now I can give you my first impression. That's always very satisfactory to open a new packaging. So this I'll just go to, I'm just gonna do a little bit onto, yeah, it's like a lighter step and actually it goes on really well. And then I'll just put this one in there. Okay, so that's actually pretty good. There's not much white cast, even though it comes out like white on the puff, but yeah, no white cast. It has a more like a matte finish, which is really good because I do have more oily skin. So, and it has like a more citrusy scent, so it's not like a sunscreen scent, which is really good. I don't really like the smell of sunscreen. Yeah, I think this one will be very good and useful once I've, you know, have to go back to work with makeup on. This one would definitely, I have no excuse now to not reapply my sunscreen. Okay, that one. Then the last item that I got from Soko Glam is actually a Then I Met You Calming Tide Gel Cream. So if you are, a lot of my friends watching this probably going, you do have a lot, you do have a lot of moisturizer, but I am just so interested. The thing is, I've recently finished my Youth to the People kale spinach green tea gel cream moisturizer, and I actually technically have another moisturizer which is, I will show you, which is the Drunk Elephant Proteiny Peptide Cream. but this is actually a little bit thicker than the Youth to the People one. And when Then I Met You launched this, I am just like, oh, I've got to try that. So I've been using this as my day cream, and this has been my night cream. This is so light. First of all, let's like take our time to appreciate how beautiful is this packaging. It has like a flat surface at the back, so you can hold it really easily. It's a twist top, and it's basically looks like that, and then you just drip like that, and it's literally the consistency of, I don't know, it's almost like water-like, but it is a gel texture, and it's just like it just disappear on your skin as soon as you put it on. It has a similar scent to their Soothing Tea cleanser, which is like their gel cleanser. So it's like it has like that sort of calming sort of tea scent, which I really like. And they also have mitocasticide in there and peptides, which are really good for like skin barriers to and just to really hydrate your skin as well. So yeah, I've been using this ever since I got it, basically as my daytime moisturizer, and it's super light, and it's just, your skin feels so comfortable as soon as you put it on. I do at the moment I've got a little bit of a like hormonal breakouts as well, so there's a bit of like redness and everything going on around the chin area, but this actually helps to calm the redness really quite easily too. I noticed that after using this for like 2-3 days, the redness sort of calmed down as well. So yeah, so that's pretty much like, it's like a first impression, but so far I'm enjoying this really a lot. And yeah, so those are all the items that I recently purchased during self-iso. I can't wait to use them on a regular basis. Like for example, like the bronzer and the UV cut, like I can't wait to use this like all the time now, because they feel really good. And this one I'm using today, and the color payoff is really lovely, and it just gives you like that healthy sun-kissed look. So I just can't wait to go out and really use all of it. Definitely highly recommend for you guys, if you guys looking for a more natural nail polish, have a look at Castor Black. They are Australian made, but they do ship overseas as well. I checked on their website because a friend of mine from Singapore asked me if they do ship overseas, and I do like check it out for her, and they do ship overseas, so make sure you have a look. They do have really fun colors as well. They've got like lots of pastels, lots of really good and colorful and fun colors, so make sure you check them out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope wherever you are, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you again for the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.